What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Cree back with another video. Your boy Elon Musk has an interview with Dr. Jordan Peterson from the Daily Wire. Man, he breaks down how exactly his older son Xavier was once Xavier. Now she is Vivian Jenna Wilson. He pretty much says he had been tricked into doing the gender reassignment. Let's check out his words, and I'll come back with some commentary.
Happened to one of my older boys, where I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This is before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion. I was told, Xavier might commit suicide if he.
That was a lie right from the outset.
Incredibly evil, and I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison.
That's
so I was tricked into doing this, it wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs. And so I lost my son essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right. So the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that would be like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and there's lots of people in that situation now.
Right.
It's not pretty, and lots of demolished kids.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's a good reason to be the final straw. All right, so let's.
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that, and we're making some progress.
Join the club.
Yeah.
First off, of course, y'all know me. When you say some wild stuff, I gotta react to it. I'm sorry. The fact that he's making it a lifelong mission to destroy the woke mind virus, that is wild in itself. Now, let's get down to business. I do feel bad for the fact that, when we go to the doctor, or our child is in danger or in injured or in trouble or whatever, we are taught to trust the medical professionals. We are we even if we do our own research, we're still taught to trust them, and pretty much I would think that these doctors would take a vow of responsibility and being honest and tell you the right things, but that doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen all the time. And this gender reassignment stuff, I am to the point of where, yes, I do have kids. You want to be there for your kids. You want to support your kids and try to make the right decisions for your kids. The fact that he said he has tricked, I'm still kind of up in the air on how exactly he got tricked. Because those hormone blockers, I guess he knew that his child was going to take hormone blockers. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to do it. I mean, his child or son or daughter now is 20 years old. Like, I'm sorry. That is not. If I don't agree with it, I'm not gonna have anything to do with it. Yes, I love my children, but you can't make me financially do something that you don't want to do. Now, I do understand he did say, I guess they were presenting it as he was gonna kill himself or something of that threat, or he was suicidal, or maybe something like that. I don't know, maybe, but I do think these doctors should uphold honesty. You know, it doesn't make any sense for you to have to go through that, and your child to have to go through that. And you know, sometimes as parents, we regret some of the decisions we make. Because our child is one of the most important things in our lives. Sometimes we do make mistakes. And this does humanize Elon Musk, but the fact he says he's trying to destroy the woke mind virus is wild. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. As a free society, it's a give and take. Some stuff we ain't gonna agree with. Some stuff we would be fighting to the end, and some stuff, will seep through the cracks. And these kids nowadays have a untethered freedom and an untethered way of thinking that we would never have in a million years. And you have to, at some point or level, know that. I do understand a lot. But I wouldn't necessarily do the gender reassignment or the hormone thing. I would definitely get somebody else to, or maybe a second or third opinion from different doctors. And he sounds like he's regretful of that, which is good news. But I don't think parents should put their kids in these type of situations. If the kid want to do it on his own, that's cool. You get your little 20,000 or 100,000 or a million or whatever. But I really wonder what his wife and how his wife maybe positioned it. Is it a thing where your wife wasn't agreeing with it, or part of the trying to convince you, or was it just the doctors trying to convince you and your wife or girlfriend at the time? And how did that go about? I have for me, this had more questions than answers. He seems really mad about it. He seems really mad, and honestly, I'd be mad too if that's the case. I'm throwing it out there as I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that you got totally 100% tricked. You know, because at the end of the day, when you have kids and you have a wife or girlfriend, you tend to want to do things for them, even if you don't agree with them. You tend to want to make them happy because that's that's your life, that's your goal, that's what you we as men, we try to make our families, our wives, our kids happy, and maybe that was one of the compromises he made. So I'm kind of on that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is how men react when they get hurt, and they retaliate. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I think be careful with the women you sleep with. Look at Elon. He's a billionaire and still go through the same struggles of trying to do the right thing for his family, and he admittedly still got tricked himself. But it's just something about him saying I got tricked. I could respect it a little more if he said, hey, I thought it was the right decision at the time, but I made the wrong decision. Rather than I got tricked. It makes it seem like you're the victim. You're not the victim. I'm just going to be real with you. You're not the victim. I don't think you're the victim, in my opinion. But, again, as a man, I'm not mad at you for looking out for your son, now daughter, and you're thinking that this is going to help your daughter, and with everything that she may have had going on, and come to find out, you do more research and talk to different people, that maybe wasn't the right step. And again, y'all, please, man, don't do stuff like this to your kids. Let them make their own decisions when they're of age. and have the financial backing to do it. You know, it don't matter how much money you have. Make sure it's something they want to do. Because if they really want to do it, they're going to save money. They're going to do what they need to do and make it happen. You know, I have nothing against that community or whatever. But as a parent and a father who teaches my kids right from wrong every day, there's no room. If you leave room for maybes, you're going to have a difficult time. Don't leave no room for no maybes. Let them figure that stuff out if that's what they want to do, because they will find a way to get it done. You know, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This is, I enjoy y'all commenting, whether I agree with you or not. Let me know if you agree or not. And let's keep this thing rolling. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.